you off trying to start a war with our partners.
The nigga diss me every time I see him, acting like he the one in charge and shit.
In Compton, he is the one. You lose. Every time you bite with a handgun, I'm the one that pays for it.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Kendrick Lamar, Drake. Kendrick Lamar, Drake. Kendrick Lamar, Drake. Kendrick Lamar, Drake. Drake. Kendrick Lamar, Drake. Kendrick Lamar. So, if you don't know, Kendrick Lamar and Drake had a little tiny beef over the summer. I believe there was a song called "Not With Us" or something like that.
Lick his balls and suck his dick if Diddy watching.
A little bit of a small song, you know, accusing Drake of being a certified boy lover. Essentially, boys under the age of 18. According to Drake's inner circle, which I'll put here, Drake has been completely unbothered. Drake has been completely unbothered by this whole situation, and he's just been chilling over the summer, you know, getting in the studio. According to Drake, he made Kendrick drop music.
He didn't give a fuck.
Really?
No, he was genuinely unfazed. That shit didn't bother him. As it shouldn't. He's a fucking guy. I never saw him down. Ever. I never saw him kicking his fucking foot, holding his head down.
Now, since this beef has happened, Kendrick has dropped an entire album. Drake, so far, has dropped nothing. So, a little odd, a little bit weird there. And don't act like I don't like Drake. I'll pull up my stats for my Drake listening over the past couple years. He makes some good songs. You know, I'll put on Honestly Nevermind. I'll go for a Drake and Drive sometimes.
I don't want to come on too strong. SpongeBob, Patrick.
I'm not gonna say he doesn't make good music, but him as a person, he's corny. He's a bitch. Especially after this. He went on XQC's live stream, right? XQC starts playing some music. Starts playing The Weeknd.
You have to switch this song on.
It's all play, you know, it's like...
You have to switch this one. We're real Sixers. We're real Sixers. They're real six side. We don't listen to that.
Turn that off. We're really from the six. We don't fuck with that. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Remember when you got shot in the back and became disabled for a TV show?
Look, me and the mic, we coexist.
Just saying. And remember when you made fun of people from Toronto for, you know, using slang?
At our school, instead of addressing people like a group, like saying like, what are you guys doing? Say man's like you. It's really weird. Yeah. So man's like you are going to that, and then this means like a group.
That's interesting.
It's not. It's really ignorant.
Although the Toronto accent is probably one of the worst accents on planet Earth.
What are your thoughts on the Toronto accent?
Not gonna lie, broski, that's just the best accent. My word, Cruddy. Like me, I've been speaking that shit since the womb. I did not cry when.
And what I don't like is if the business is true that you left your moms in the hood, somebody go smoke that youth.
You seem to be flip-flopping on between what you like here, dude. And then, for no reason at all, right? Steve Lacy hasn't said a fucking word about anything. If you know who Steve Lacy is, I'll just say he's the nicest bisexual to touch a bass guitar in recent years.
Can you say hi to my mom?
Can you be quiet? Oh.
He's playing Bad Habit, XQC, and they're gambling on stream. Drake says, turn this off. He's a fragile op, whatever that means.
This guy's like a fragile op, but it's a good song though. You know?
It's a fragile op. Okay, interesting.
He's like a fragile op, but it's a good song though.
Okay, so what does that mean, a fragile op? No.
Chat knows what I'm talking about.
99% sure Steve Lacy hasn't said fucking jack shit about this, so I don't know where that stray came from. Anyway, let's get to it. Let's get to the main meat and potatoes about this. Drake has filed a lawsuit against UMG and Spotify of scheming to artificially inflate Kendrick's Not Like Us track. Essentially saying that they relied on bots, payola, a whole bunch of other things to artificially inflate the song and the popularity of the track. Now, I think this is the first time someone's ever lost a rap beef so hard they ended up suing the other person. I mean, that's petty. That's just fucked up. Is that true? Probably. But you know what's even funnier? They're on this same label. UMG. Drake is under, fuck, I forgot who Drake is under. I'll put it here, but I know Kendrick's under Interscope, but they're both owned by UMG. It doesn't fucking matter. And people like academics who artificially stretches his webcam when he streams to not look as fat has posted things saying fans catch Spotify placing Not Like Us in the search results when searching for different artists unrelated to Kendrick Lamar, which just isn't true. doesn't happen. I'm literally looking on my computer right now. I will show you both on my phone. If we look at, and then Tupac, nothing. Not a single thing related to Not Like Us. Not a single album, nothing. And this was posted what? Fucking, oh, this was today. This was posted 10 minutes ago. Wow, interesting. That's just not how that works. What are you talking about? And of course, this post was sponsored by Steak. Notice how Drake's numbers have been steady and consistent with no major dramatic increase. This suggests no artificial inflation. You can pinpoint the exact moment Kendrick's team started to use bots. Or, hypothetically, less popular artist got into a huge beef with the biggest rapper currently and dropped some outstanding statements and a pretty banger-ass song to coincide with these statements. Of course, the streams would go up. Are you fucking brain dead? Are you retarded? What the fuck? Academics is the biggest Drake dick writer on planet Earth. I wouldn't be surprised if Academics has procured hemorrhoids after doing this. It's insane. And here's Academics with his breaking down the Drake lawsuit. You can see the stretched webcam. Like, I'm not even making that up. It's just funny. He just does that. I don't know why. Here we go. Kendrick botting couldn't have been more obvious. That's why UMG said they'd sue him. You can see Kendrick Lamar, Meet the Grams, 902,000 views, and Drake Family Matters with 62,000 views. One, that song dropped a bombshell of information rather than just a shitty fucking song. Two, YouTube you cannot trust YouTube at all with numbers. If we go Family Matters, all right, if we go Family Matters, 41 million, and then if we go to Meet the Grams, 40 million. So what? Huh? What? Where's your point now? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? Oh my god. Ugh. And then fucking he posts a thing that says, "Hate all you corporate industry puppets. I'm not in the mood." You're the biggest artist on the platform. You're the biggest rapper ever. What are you talking about? Now, if you don't know, when Drake's record Scorpion dropped, which does have a few bangers, I won't lie. So we got Summer Games, okay? After Dark, Don't Matter to Me. Those are some banger ass songs, I won't lie. Anyway, when that album dropped, you couldn't escape it. At least on Spotify. It was plastered anywhere. Every playlist, every list, just the home screen, plastered everywhere. So you could say that Spotify specifically has a very, very, very heavy leaning towards promoting Drake's music, which, I mean, why wouldn't they? He's, I believe, the most streamed rapper on Spotify. I believe second to The Weeknd and Bruno Mars, he's the most streamed male artist on Spotify. And then people are trying to respond to the responding to Drake being pushed everywhere on Spotify by saying, "Name a song in 2018 that needed push because they were all fire." False comparison. Surface level. They did the same thing. It's the same thing that you're suing for.
It backfired already? This has been released as proof that Drake purchased bot streams for Hotline Bling in 2016. Pause to read if necessary. Take your time. 45 minutes after this was posted, his team got it taken down off the internet archive. I don't know what snitchy Drake thought was gonna happen when he did this, but it's just gonna expose all the stuff that he's been doing behind the scenes.
It's insane. Now, let me get the other thing. Drake files a second action against UMG alleging defamation over Kendrick Lamar's false song. Now, he is claiming due to Not Like Us, he pushed a false narrative. UMG looked at it, said okay, hit the red button, and sent it out, causing Drake's name to be slandered through the streets. In the song, Kendrick says, "Certified lover boy, certified file." On top of that, post the cover art for the single is a whole bunch of little pedophile marks on top of Drake's mansion in Canada. Basically, the whole song insinuating that Drake's whole camp just has some weird shit going on. One of the lines in the song being, "Baka got a weird case wise here around," right before the infamous line, "Certified lover boy, certified." Now, if you're wondering, what the fuck did Baka do? Well, in 2014, Baka.Nice was arrested for allegedly forcing a 22-year-old woman into prostitution. The following year, per the Toronto Sun, he pleaded guilty to assaulting the woman and failing to comply with conditions for unrelated firearm charges. According to a lot of people, Drake won this beef somehow. I don't know how, but especially after Meet the Grams and that whole bombshell dropped. Whether all of these allegations were real or not, you know, we're passing around a lot of things. Now Now, I was on board with this, and I was going to say, you know what? As much as as much fun we all had, sure. Yeah, he did present allegations and presented them as facts, even saying certified pedophile, to something that we don't know. We don't know if any of that happened. And at this point, everyone thought the beef was over. Ever since this song came out, everyone started digging up things from Drake's past that possibly prove that he is a certified young boy lover. More appropriately, a certified young girl lover. Now, there is a video of Drake, I believe she was 17, kissing a 17-year-old girl on stage. All right, oh man, 17. All right. Let's push you back down in the crowd with your father, right? Oh, 17. Why do you look like that? What are you insinuating here, Aubrey? What is going on? You thick? Whoa! Aubrey, calm yourself. Restrain yourself. Let the young child get off stage. This is crazy. This is insane. This is ridiculous.
I like the way your breast feels against my chest.
I like the way your breast feels against my chest. Wow, interesting. So Drake also responded to Kendrick's little jabs with Family Matters, a song in which he says, "We get that you think that you bishop and juice when you put your hands on your girl. Is it self-defense because she's bigger than you?" Okay, so they're both making accusations against each other. One, being Kendrick is a woman beater. Two, that Drake is a pedophile and has weird people around him. So it would be fair to say that both of them are guilty of pressing allegations against each other that currently really have no proof. Now, however, I like we looked at earlier, Drake with that 17-year-old on stage, little odd. I'm not gonna lie. Little fucking weird. And then he had an interesting relationship with Millie Bobby Brown that he also admits to in The Heart Part 6 and says, by the way, I was not having a relationship with her. By the way, don't say that, even though no one's brought that up yet. Don't say that. So
I met Drake in an Australian hotel. Honestly, his managers just came up to my dad and said, Drake loves the show, come to his show tonight. And I was like, oh my goodness. And he was such a fanboy and I was such a fangirl. Honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything. He's amazing. He's a great human being. And we went to dinner afterwards and we had dinner the next day and then we met in Sydney.
Just a little bit weird. Just a little bit performative, a little bit weird, right? And then also in response to being called pedophile, makes fun of Kendrick for being molested, as he says in a song, I believe it's Mother I, off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. So he makes fun of him for getting molested. Funny thing about that though, that song's not about that. So, you know, whatever. Anyway, after all the beef has subsided, Mr. Lamar dropped a banger ass album. I don't care what you say. GNX, amazing, beautiful. Probably gonna do a little pseudo review on it eventually. I don't know yet, but it's amazing. Kind of just not really doubling down on the allegations, but kind of just doing a quick little victory lap, you know, talking about how he deserves all of his accolades and everything that's coming to him. There's really no, you know, the videos of him on stage with the girl, the Millie Bobby Brown shit, you know, him making fun of Kendrick for getting molested, even though that's not what happened. Again, an insane response to being called a pedophile. We don't have hard-hitting evidence. There's nothing real. It's just weird behavior, nothing genuine, right? And I was on board with that till I remembered Family Matters, where you said, when you put your hands on your girl. So everyone's just throwing shots. Everyone, right? Everyone. So I don't know. No, dude, I don't know. If he never said that, right? If that wasn't in the song, yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go sue him. That makes sense, dude. If it's provably false, then yeah, as much fun as we had, they made false allegations against you, but then you said that in a song with no proof. So you're just, I don't know. It just seems like you're a little bit petty, especially with the inflation. Don't look up Drake inflation on Google. But anyway, I don't know. That's my take on it. What's your guys' take on it? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, bye.
Look. Diddy and the beat hope.
Miners! Rap mode! King Drizzy! Hey Kenny, listen up. Kendrick Lamar, quit being a meanie. You just about that? Rap mode deactivated.